This is Data Jockey, machine learning for Victorian racing. Today I am looking at Race 8, Wangaratta, Sunday 23 August 2026. Straight into it. Right here is the quick summary for Race 8 at Wangaratta, and this is one worth paying attention to. Two selections from the model today. Lightning Flash is the place selection. That is the top pick, the one the model is most confident about. And Idling Behind is in the same race multi as the top 4 selection. Not a standalone place selection, the same race multi only. So if you are short on time, there it is. Lightning Flash for the place, same race multi combining both. But do yourself a favor and stay with us, because what the model is seeing in this race is genuinely interesting, and understanding it will help you make a more informed decision. Let us break it down. Race 8, Wangaratta, 12 runners today, top 3 pay the place dividend. Worth noting straight away, the model's top selection this time is actually the market favorite. The data and the crowd are aligned here, which is its own kind of signal. Two selections on the board, a place pick, and a same race multi-combination. Remember, the model only shows up with genuine value, never a forced quota. Today it has found two worth covering. Quick context before the picks, since how this works matters for understanding what follows. The model driving these selections is machine learning based, trained on Victorian racing, and it never stops updating. Every race meeting adds to what it knows. That is different from a static system built once and forgotten, and it matters because racing patterns shift over time, season to season, even track condition to track condition. The real differentiator, though, is the target. Most tipping approaches chase the winner. This model chases place finishers instead, horses landing in the top positions, paying a place dividend. Different target, different method entirely. It is processing dozens of variables across the whole field simultaneously: pace, distance, field makeup, historical patterns, how each runner matches today's specific rivals. All at once, in combinations that are well beyond what manual analysis can realistically track. The full methodology is linked in the description if you want to go deeper. Right now, though, Race 8 is the focus, and the model has a strong view worth walking through. Let us get into it. 1. The model's top selection for Race 8, Lightning Flash, the market favorite. Now this is interesting, and it does not happen every race. The model is agreeing with the market here. Lightning Flash fits the place finisher profile the model looks for, and it fits it strongly enough to be the top pick. Now that does not mean it is a certainty, nothing in racing ever is. But it does mean the model's analysis and the market are pointing in the same direction, which is a meaningful signal in itself. I cannot give you one clean reason why the model rates Lightning Flash so highly. That is genuinely not how it works. It is simultaneously processing dozens of variables across the entire field. Track conditions, distance, field composition, historical patterns across thousands of Victorian races. All of it at once. What I can tell you is that the model was built specifically to find place finishers, not winners. So when it lands on the favorite as the top pick, it is saying this horse fits the historical pattern of horses that hit the places in races like this one. That is a different question to whether it wins. And that distinction is the whole point of building it this way. Lightning Flash for the place. Top 3 finish in a 12-runner field. That is what the model is saying about Race 8. For entertainment purposes only, please make your own informed decision before placing any bet. Pick 2, Idling Behind, currently 4th in the market. Now this one is a different kind of selection to pick 1, and it is worth understanding the distinction clearly. The model sees Idling Behind finishing in the top 4, but not necessarily in top 3. That is a crucial difference. The data does not support a standalone place selection here. It does support the same race multi as the top 4 selection. Now that might sound like a technicality, but in a 12-runner field it is meaningful. The top 3 pays a place dividend, 4th does not. So a place selection on Idling Behind on its own is not what the model is suggesting. The same race multi is where it fits. Think about what the model is actually saying about Idling Behind. It belongs in this race. It fits the profile of a horse that finishes in the top 4 in this field, but whether it gets into top 3, that is less certain. For the same race multi, top 4 is enough. Lightning Flash top 3, idling behind top 4. That is the combination the model is pointing to for race 8. For race 8, the same race multi combines Lightning Flash finishing top 3 with idling behind finishing in the top 4. Check your own wagering provider for whether this market is offered. Worth pausing on one point before moving on, these two bets are not equivalent and they do not share the same probability of success. The standalone place selection on Lightning Flash is the model's higher confidence read, a smaller return, but a meaningfully better chance of it actually landing, and that remains the model's central view for this race. The same race multi requires both legs to come through Lightning Flash in top 3, idling behind in the top 4, which reduces the overall probability but increases the potential payout if it does land. Taking both is optional, not required. Lightning Flash alone carries the model's strongest signal. The multi is there for those drawn to the longer odds, higher return option. Either way, understand exactly what each bet needs before deciding. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please make your own informed decision. If you are following the full card today, all the race tips are in the playlist. One video per race, all uploaded before race 1. Have a look at the other races and see which of the model's selections are relevant to you. Some punters combine multiple selections into a place multi. Check your wagering provider for how that works. Always make your own informed decision before placing any bet. And this is important, always check for scratchings before you consider placing anything. Horses get scratched on race morning and it can completely change the picture. The model's place selection for race 8 is Lightning Flash. Have a look at the playlist for the rest of the card. Subscribe if you have not already. I do this for every Victorian meeting, every race day, and it is completely free to follow along. Race 8 at Wangaratta, all wrapped up. The headline Lightning Flash for the place, and Lightning Flash top 3 with idling behind top 4 as the same race multi if the longer odds option appeals to you. Every selection gets tracked publicly, with results posted weekly, no exceptions and no cherry-picking, win streaks or losing runs alike. That is the only honest way to judge this model over time, and it is on you to make that call. For entertainment purposes only, as always, please make your own informed decisions and gamble responsibly. See you next race.